give too much away when you applaud that. You tell us about yourselves. Correct, Jeff?
What is it?
It's a stew. Minnie Driver, everybody, Minnie Driver. Minnie Driver, may I say how elegant and sexy and mysterious you'll see.
You may. There's no bloody mystery. We all know that.
Oh, I think, on the contrary, I think there is a mystery. You look like a sort of lovely dancing gypsy.
That's what I've always wanted to be, and I would ruin Bieber.
Oh! No, I wouldn't.
It's so disgusting. I love that
No,
line.
he's 19, I think, isn't he?
No, he's older than that,
Is he? Early 40s?
He's ruining himself, though, really.
Are you a fan of Justin Bieber? Is that what you're saying to me?
Not really, no.
So you were telling me you hate Canadians, because that's not going to play well.
No, I love Canadians. I'm just not... He's for the little one.
Yes, he is. Well, who did you listen to when you were that age? Did you listen to the Bay City Rollers? That's before your time, probably.
No, that was too... I listened to The Cure and I listened to Blondie.
Oh, I love The Cure.
And Echo and the Bunnymen.
Oh, I love The Cure. What's wrong? Are you...
I'm just getting comfortable. There's all these people watching. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. I'm a little, you know...
Well, settle yourself down. Would you want something?
Oh, here I am. What is there?
Oh, you want a foot massage or something?
No, I'm fine. Go on, ask me something.
I did. What about a foot massage?
I don't want a foot massage.
That was a question. Would you like a foot massage? It's a fair question.
No.
Listen, I won a Peabody Award. I can ask any question I want.
Did you?
I never said, to be fair though, I never said to Bishop Desmond Tutu, would you like a foot massage? If I did, they would never have given me the Peabody, I don't think. Do you like a foot massage?
No.
Okay.
Ask me something else.
All right, then. How tall is Ryan Seacrest?
Short.
Surprisingly, not that short.
Is he?
No, he was on the show fairly recently, and I thought, he's not that short.
I thought he was quite little.
No, it's only because you see him on a screen.
People think I'm little.
Yes.
But I'm not.
No, I know, you're enormous.
Resemble that.
No, I don't mean you're enormous as in you're enormous. I mean, you're tall. You're like a sort of giraffe. I can tell. I can tell you're not a giraffe.
The horse is nodding.
Yeah. That's how we know you're not a giraffe.
I know.
Yeah, I know. It's a joke. You do look very, very nice.
Thank you, darling.
Are you going to sing the Cure song tonight then?
I am. I've got a covers record coming out, and that's on it.
What one is it?
Close to Me.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Did you talk to Robert Smith about singing it?
No.
You just like sing it? He'll go mad.
I hope not.
See the way he puts on his lipstick?
I know,
He gets very angry. He's like... He doesn't even have time to put his lipstick on. He's like...
Wait.
Have you ever met him?
No.
I met him.
What did he do?
He just said hello.
Did he have lipstick everywhere?
Yeah. It's Robert Smith is a cute...
I know.
You know, he's like...
He's about 50 now as well, and he wears lipstick.
Still wears lipstick? Yeah, well, you know, I'm 51. I still have my moments.
You're always wearing lipstick.
Yeah, I am, in my mind. We've never met before this evening. You know, I tell you what's quite interesting. It's quite hard to do this if you know the person.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? That's quite interesting.
Well, that's why I was sort of like getting comfortable, because normally I'd be like looking for my pint and like...
Yeah, and we'd be like talking and there'd be no one watching. But there's not really one watching.
No, well, there could probably be more people watching, but that's more your problem than mine.
I have to say, I thought about that and I've decided that I don't want a lot of people to watch.
Well, that's all right then.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. I was thinking about this, like things that are very popular versus things that I like. Everything that I like is usually smaller in popularity than things that I don't like.
Like what?
Justin Bieber versus The Cure.
Yes.
Right? Justin Bieber, very, very popular. I don't really care. The Cure, not as popular as Justin Bieber. I care much more.
I could not agree with you more, actually.
I see. Well, I must have to change my opinion then.
So there's fodder for the show. I get what you're saying.
No, not that, or maybe that.
Like if like in a battle, like within the parameters of what you just said.
Right.
Kings of Leon versus the Black Keys. The Black Keys slay me. Kings of Leon, fine, nice, huge rock band, great.
Yeah, no, I don't... All right, what about Coldplay versus U2?
Neither.
What? I find that quite interesting. Why? Coldplay are quite nice. I like them. They're like sort of...
They are, but they are very nice. It's just it's a bit too nice.
So you like a bit of rough, is what you're saying?
Well, I like the Black Keys.
Yes, I see. The
Horse
Clash...
is nodding, see? Horse likes the Black Keys too, don't you, Horsey?
Hey, you remember who buys your Coke, man. That's how I control him. Yeah, see, he's nodding shamefully. No, I like the Clash versus the Sex Pistols.
Clash.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Clash, a million times the Clash.
Well, no, the Sex Pistols too, though.
Yeah, but more for sort of... Sorry, all of you. I mean, this really is like a music conversation. But the Sex Pistols just sort of piss and vinegar. Do you know what I mean? And the Clash,
Excuse me,
the Clash
Pretty Vacant is one of the
proper-
greatest rock songs, Anarchy in the UK, God Save the Queen. Although I have to say...
But more taking a position on what was happening at the time, sort of culturally and not really musically. Like the Clash went on being brilliant and brilliant and brilliant and developing and expanding, and that they feel like they had an evolution where the Sex Pistols just sort of
Well, yes,
exploded
but
and
it's
that was
not a
it.
competition.
Well, who says? I think it is.
It's not a competition. See, that's my problem. I don't think it's a competition.
Well, then it's just about what you like, isn't it?
Right, it's like, you know what I think the worst thing is when they say the top 10 movies. Like,
I
these are
agree.
the top 10 movies. You
agree.
go, well, wait a minute, this piece of crap opened on 4,000 screens, and this really good movie opened in 4 screens.
It's not
What
fair.
one's going to make the most
Well,
money?
It's not, and it is not fair, and it is not, Hollywood is not a meritocracy at all, and never will
Really?
be, never has been. I know, can you believe it?
I'm shocked.
Me too, shockorama.
Yeah.
And it's stacked, so you have to identify. That's why it's important that you...
I think as you get older, you should just do whatever the hell you like.
Well, that is generally what happens, because there's no one to tell you not to. I'm constantly telling my son to not do stuff, and then I'm sort of like...
Did you just, you just adjusted your bra
Sorry,
right
I
in
couldn't
front of me?
help it.
Yeah.
Well, what...
But what was it doing that was annoying you so much?
Well, it looked like it was being squished down. I was unsquishing it. I have no shame, Craig. You're nodding again. The horse is nodding again.
You remember who buys your Coke, man?
It was being squished, wasn't it?
Was it being squished? What one?
Ask me something else.
Do you want a foot massage?
No.
What about, what is it?
What?
What is it? have you ever had stowflies? Have you? Stowflies are, that's the thing, everybody's going nuts for them. People are going crazy. It's the new popcorn.
I like the old popcorn.
Well, you can still have that, but you can also have stowflies.
You just like saying it.
Yeah, I do. Have you ever been to Belgium?
No.
That's why you haven't had stowflies.
Exactly. I've never had reason to go to Belgium.
Oh, it's lovely.
Did you go to Antwerp? I like that it has twerp.
Oh, that's funny, yeah. It's like calling the town an idiot or something, yeah.
Antwerp.
Yeah.
Does that mean that here, though?
I don't know. I've lived here for a long time, but I've never checked.
You twerp.
Yeah, twerp, yeah? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's twerp.
We have an live American over there. Yeah, he knows the word twerp. No, I went to Brussels.
Which is also funny.
Oh, it's all the comedy towns are in Belgium. Brussels, Antwerp, Clownville, Squirty Bot.
Flemmy fun.
Yeah, all of that. Flemmy fun?
It's got Flemish in it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I like the language as well. Flemish. It's like a combination of Welsh, French, and the flu.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I feel like apologising because we're talking about Belgium.
What's wrong with that? It's a lovely country.
Tell me what else is lovely about Belgium.
Chocolate.
Waffles.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh,
Weird.
tiny.
Is he?
Tiny.
Is he? I didn't. I've never met him.
Tiny. I mean, talk about me being an Amazon. I saw him in a gym one time. Almost sat on him.
Really? My lord.
He was only having a rest,
Well,
but he looked like a little tiny piece of equipment.
Well,
Like, oh, almost tired. Ooh, Jean-Claude.
Oh, hey, get off me! I'm not equipment. I'm just tired.
Let me alone, you big British bottom.
Actually, when I think about it, I quite like it. Bring it down again.
Harder.
Oh, yeah, good times. Right, All right, well, we'll take a break from your thing, and then, but you'll come back at the end of the show and sing a song, the
I
Cure
would
song.
love to.
All right, are you going to do that with your makeup?
No.
All right, then. I'm sure you know what you're doing. Quiet, please.
Class is in session.
She's back to perform Close to Me, the fantastically lovely and not a giraffe, Minnie Driver, everybody, Minnie Driver.
I've waited hours for this. I made myself so sick, I wish I stayed asleep today. I never thought this day would end. I never thought tonight could ever be this close to me. Just try to see in the dark. Just try to make it work to feel before you're here. I make the shapes come much too close. I put my eyes out, hold my breath and wait till I shake. But if I had your face, then I could make it safe to breathe. If only I was sure. Got my hand on the door as a dream. I've waited hours for this. I made myself so sick, I wish I'd stayed asleep today. I never thought this day would end. I never thought tonight could ever be this close to me. But if I had your face, then I could make it safe to clean.